Hello students. Now let us recap few grammar portions. Okay, whatever the grammar portions we have covered till now, let's cover that. Mainly we are going to work on prepositions. Okay, so what are prepositions? Can you tell me prepositions in your own words? Prepositions usually tell about direction. Okay, if there is a noun and it talks about where is that particular noun and how is that particular noun. Okay, and prepositions also talk about the directions. Okay, positions. So these are the a rough idea about prepositions, but let us look into few examples and see how these prepositions are used, where these prepositions are used. Okay, let's see that. Okay, now on your screen I will quickly display certain slides, okay, and we'll try to understand prepositions in a much better way. Great. Now, preposition tell us where a noun is, who or what does it belong to. Okay, now this is what a preposition tells us. It tells us where is the noun, okay, who is the noun, or what does it belong to, where does it belong to. Okay, so this information your prepositions will give. Now there are different types of prepositions. Okay, now let us look into it one by one. First preposition is on. On, used to show the position of a person or an object. Okay, used to show a position of a person. Okay, so that is when we use the word on. One example is Ravi was sitting on the sofa. Okay, now if you can clearly observe, where is Ravi sitting on the? Ravi is sitting on the sofa, not inside the sofa. Okay, he is on the sofa. Okay, now let's look at another preposition. Okay, next one is in. Okay, shows when someone or something is already inside. Okay, shows when somebody or something, shows when someone or something is already inside. Okay, say for example, the cat is in the box. Okay, you can see a box over there, and where is the cat sitting? Cat is sitting inside the box. Okay, so that is when we use the word in. The cat is in the box. Let's look at the next word. The next word is into. Okay, so when do we use this? Used when someone or something is changing the location. Okay, very important point, changing. Okay, it means that it has not completely changed the position. It is still on the process. Okay, now if you see in the image, the girl is entering. Okay, she has not yet entered. She has not completely entered. She is entering. So what kind of a sentence we can frame with this? Sunita is entering into the classroom. Okay, Sunita is entering into the classroom. Done? Okay, now let's look at the next one. Near. When do we use the preposition near? Shows position or location of an object with respect to some other thing or place. Whenever we are talking about a noun and with reference to some other object or place, we use this word near. For example, my house is near the station. My house is near the station. My house is near the school. Manu's house is near bus stand. Okay, now what you need to observe over here is when do we use the word near? It is with respect to a reference location. Okay, near to the bus stand, near to the school, near to the tree, near to the light. Okay, anything something like this. Done? Okay, now these are the three different types. Let's also look at a few other prepositions. When do we use the word towards? Preposition towards, used to indicate direction. When we need to indicate the direction, at that time we use the preposition towards. We all walked towards the stage. What does it mean? A lot of people are walking towards the stage. The direction is towards the stage. Okay. Now let's look at the next one. Of. Preposition of. Used to show the belonging. Used to show the belonging. It will usually tell you the belonging. I had a glass of milk. I had a glass of water. That will tell you the belonging. Glass of what? Milk. Okay. I had a glass of milk. So this is how we use different types of prepositions. Okay. And there are few sentences when we use different types of preposition with respect to time. Let me read out the sentence given over here. We came in time for the assembly. We came in time for the assembly. Second sentence. We came on time for the assembly. We came on time for the assembly. Now, what is the difference between these two? Look at the clock. Okay, now let's see what is the difference. In the first sentence, it is used as in time. In the second sentence, it is used as on time. Okay, what is the difference between in time and on time? It means that we came in time. Now, if you look at the clock, it says 6 o'clock 50 minutes. Okay, now at what time is the assembly? Assembly is at 7 o'clock. At what time we came here? We came in time. That means before the time, before the agreed time. So at that time we use in time. So let's look at the second sentence. We came on time for the assembly. So when is the assembly? 7 o'clock. What is the time now? 7 o'clock. So this means that it means to be on the agreed time. We go exactly on the time. Not earlier to that nor late to that. So whatever the agreed time, we go at that time. So that is called as on time. Okay. Now let's look at one more preposition. I will be busy during lunch time. I will be busy during lunch time. Maya was coughing a lot during the match. Okay, now these are the two sentences. Now I'll ask you a question. When will I be free? Look at the first sentence and tell me. Not free, busy. When will I be busy? While having the lunch. During the lunch time, I'll be very busy. Okay. Second question. When was Maya coughing? When was Maya coughing? During the match. When the match is happening. It's not before the match or it's not after the match. While the match is happening, Maya was coughing. I will be busy during the lunchtime, as I said. Maya was coughing a lot during the match. Okay. Now, in this particular thing, what we need to closely observe over here is the word during. Okay, word during. Word during shows when something happens over a period of time. Period means there is a start time, there is an end time. That is called as period of time. Okay, if some activity is happening, like Maya was coughing during the match. Okay, it is not after the match or before the match. Okay, I am busy while I am having my lunch. Okay, during my lunch time. That means not before the lunch time or not after the lunch time. So I am busy during the lunch time. Done? Great. Now quickly on. Can you also frame an example for a sentence using the word on? One example is given on your screen. I will meet you on Sunday. You can also frame a sentence as I will meet you on Friday. That is also possible. In. Okay, now if you see the word on is telling you the time. Okay, from the context of time. On, I will meet you on Sunday. In, I usually drink milk in the morning. This is telling you the part of time. Okay, whenever we are using preposition from the context of time, okay, from the context of time or date, we use it little differently. Okay, so don't get confused. So first time, on means with respect to position, it means it is on top of something. When it comes to time, it means that on a particular day, used to show a particular day or date. Okay, in, with respect to position, it says like inside the box. We read the sentence, right? Cat is in the box. Now with respect, what is in? That means it is telling about the position. But here, in is used to show the part of time. In the morning, in the evening, in the afternoon. Okay, I usually drink milk in the morning. I usually do exercise in the evening. Okay, so this is how we use the word in. At, what do you mean by word at? When do we use that? It shows the exact time. Okay, the match started exactly at 10 a.m. My exam started at exactly 9 a.m. At 9 a.m. That's very important. So I met my friend at 7 p.m. At what time did I met my friend? I met at 7 p.m. That means time is exactly 7 at that time. When do we use the word during? Shows when something is happening over a period of time. As I described, as I explained, it's over a period of time. Okay, great. Now let's quickly recap a few prepositions. Used to show, don't get confused over here. As I told, on is used for two times. One, it will tell you about day or date, and another one will tell you the position. Okay, now you can use this, you can see on your screen. Let me little enlarge this. Now I hope it is very clear. Preposition on. Now focus now, it is very important. In this tabular column, you can also see this. It is in your SR1, sorry, SR2. Okay, this information is available in your SR2. You can also refer that. What are prepositions? Prepositions are short words that connect different parts of a sentence. Tell us the relation between people, place, or things. Okay, those are called as prepositions. On, two ways we use it. Used to show day or a date. Second one, used to show the position of a person or an object. In, again there are two ways. Shows the part of a time, like I do yoga in the morning. Okay, I do I drink coffee in the evening. Okay, something like that. Now that is the first one, part or a part of a day. Second one is shows when someone or something is already inside. This is position. Okay, the cat is inside the box. So that's a second way. Into, use when someone or something is changing the location. Okay, when somebody is changing, they have not changed yet completely, it is not over, it is still in the process. At that time we use the word into. Sunita is entering into the room. Near, shows the position or location of an object with respect to some other thing or a place. Okay, my house is near Bomanahalli police station. Okay, so that's where my house is. So where is your house? You will say it is near some place, right? It could be near your school, near your some place, some station or railway station or whatever. So we always take something as a reference. One example is given over there. My house is near the station. This is one example. Near station. That's very important. At, when do we use the word at? shows the exact time. I met my friend at 7 p.m. Exam started at 10 a.m. Okay, that's exact time. When the bell rings, your exam starts, right? So when bell rings, your class starts. When the bell ring, your school ends, your class ends. So that exact time is called, when we want to specify the exact time, we use the word at. Towards, used to indicate the direction. Okay, towards the stage, we all walk towards the stage. Off, off will always tell you the belonging. Okay, so when we want to say something which belongs to, so then we use the word of. I had a glass of milk. I had a glass of milk is one example. Last one, during, used to show when something happens over a period of time. Period means what? There is a start time, there is an end time. That is called as a period of time. If any event is happening during that time, we call that as period. Okay, when the preposition what we use is during. One example is given over there. Maya was coughing during the match. Can you give me an example? Frame a sentence using the word during. I was sleeping during the match. Okay, so that's one example which I made. Now you can also make similar such sentence. Now let's quickly recap. Virat made a world record and made India proud. Both the sentence are of equal importance. Both of them have been combined with the word and. Virat made a world record, but India lost the game. But the connector used over here is but. Okay, when do we use this? When there is a contradiction between two ideas, between two sentences. Okay, so in that time, most unlikely, a sentence, at that time we use the word but. We can eat an apple or an orange. What kind of character is used over here? Or. We use the word or. Now this is used when we have a choice, when we have one more option. Okay, then we use the word or. Okay, great. So the words and, but, and or are called connectors. All three of them are called as connectors. Words that connect two sentences or two parts of a sentence without changing the meaning of the sentence. Okay, very important point. Without changing their meaning. These are called as connectors. Okay, let's look at and once again. Sorry. And is used when both ideas exist and are of equal importance. We have already seen this example. When do we use the word but? But is used to connect unlike ideas or show contradiction. This is one example. Okay, in your quiz competition quiz, you may find a different type of an example. Okay, or usage, it has a choice. When there is a choice, when there is one more option, at that time we use the connector or. All right, great. Now, yeah, so we have already seen this. Let's move to the next slide. How will you join the sentence? Now you know that and, or, but is those are connectors, right? Now, but how do you connect? So let's see, how do we connect those sentences? Can you read this? Mohit can eat a cake. Mohit can eat a biscuit. Mohit can eat a cake. Mohit can eat a biscuit. Now there are two separate sentences, right? So first what we do is, you can see it's boxed. Mohit can eat. Okay, we write Mohit can eat a cake. So the cake remains the same. A cake. Or we have used the connector or, a biscuit. Okay, Mohit can eat a cake or biscuit. So the same a biscuit has come over here. Mohit can eat has come over here. Okay, what is common in this sentence? Mohit can eat, right? That is a common in this sentence. Whatever is common, we write only once. That's the simple trick. Whatever is common, we write only once. You can read it. The words Mohit can eat are written only once. The connector or is used to join the two sentences when there is a choice or an option. Okay, now let us see what is a right way of using the connector and a wrong way of using a connector. See, connectors are mainly used to reduce the sentence. Okay, combine the sentence. I will not say reduce, but I would rather say combine sentence and reduce total number of words. Okay, if you look at both the sentence, there are more words, right? Now by combining, we can reduce the number of words. Okay, now how do we do that? Which is the right way and which is the wrong way? This gives you a little more clear picture. Mohit can eat a cake or a biscuit. Okay, the common word in both the sentence are written only once. This is very important. Mohit, let's look at the wrong way of writing it. Mohit can eat a cake or Mohit can eat a biscuit. So what did we do now? We wrote the same sentence as it is. We did not change anything. We just, instead of a full stop, we have just written or. Will that make sense? No. Common words are always written once. Okay, this is not correct. This is not the correct way of joining the two sentences. Sorry. All right, great. So now we have looked into what are the different types of connectors, and we have also looked into how do we connect that. Okay, so you can recap whenever you want. Okay, you can go back to your old sessions if you need more clarity and if you want to practice a little more. All right, great. Now let us look at a simple a small worksheet 14, and see how these connectors are used in a sentence. Okay, now so similar kind of questions you can also expect in your quiz. They will give you a sentence and tell you to circle the connectors in the sentence. Okay, sorry, a paragraph. They will give you a paragraph and they may tell you to circle all the connectors in that paragraph. Or they can give you a small sentence as in question 2 and they may tell you to circle the words. Okay, you can expect any of these two types. Let's look at the question 1. Okay, I'll just explain how it is being done. I'll not read the entire question and go on. Okay, now both mom and I, okay, I is little not visible over here, but it is over there. Both mom and I went to the market today. Okay, which is a connector and. Which are the three types of connectors? And, but, and what is the third one? Or. And, but, or. Clear? I wanted to buy a new dress for my friend's birthday party. I need many dress. I tried many dress, but I did not like any of them. But the connector used over here is but. In the same way, the sentence goes on, the paragraph goes on. You need to identify the connectors. Let's also quickly recap question 2. In question 2, there is a small sentence. Okay, there is only one sentence. It's not a paragraph. What you need to do over here is, again, circle the connectors. I will read out 3 and help you with that. Okay, so after this session, you can practice rest of them. My favorite colors are green and brown. Okay, now which is the connector over here? And. Okay, so if you want to split the sentence, how will it be? My favorite color is green. and it will also say my favorite color is brown. Okay, what we can do is we can combine these two separate sentence into one sentence using the word and. Would you like tea or coffee? So or is the connector over here. How will you write if it needs to be split into two different sentences? It could be written as would you like tea? Would you like coffee? Right? Now these are two separate sentences, but these two separate sentences are combined using the word or. Would you like tea or coffee? I'll do the last one for you. I wanted a puppy. I wanted a puppy, but my brother wanted a cat. Okay, now these two sentences are combined using the connector, but I wanted a puppy. What did I want? I wanted a puppy, but my brother wanted what? A cat. All right, great. So let me stop this portion topic over here, connectors topic over here. Now I have rushed. I have a little, been a little fast. So what you can do always is you can go back. Okay, you can go back to the previous lesson through your parents app. You can recap, whatever the portions we have covered before attending your quiz. Okay, but you need to make sure that you have to attend the quiz. Okay, so connectors, we have gone through all the portions of the connectors. We have come to the end of the revision class. In this today's revision class, we have revised a few phonics words, okay, long OLT graph words. So that's very important for your quiz. Then in your whole word, we also looked into quickly recap different types of whole words, what we have learned till now. And your reading and listening comprehension section, we have looked at what is sequencing. Okay, how do we draw the conclusion? We have looked into that part. In your grammar part, again, we have also worked on different types of prepositions and different types of connectors. Okay, now these are some of the major topics for you for your quiz tomorrow. Okay, make sure that you go through all the concepts. Okay, don't leave any concepts, go through all the concepts and practice. Okay, whatever we have learned today, you need to practice them today, okay, before taking your quiz. If you have any doubts, what will you do? If you have any doubts, please use ask doubt feature in your parent app. Using that, you can ask a doubt to your teacher. Okay, so ask a doubt to your teacher and get it clarified. Okay, if you want to rewatch any of the videos what you have gone through earlier, you can go through that, go through all your SR and your worksheet before attending your quiz. Okay, bye bye then. So all the best for your quiz. Happy learning. Ensure you attend your quiz. This is what you need to ensure. All right, great. Bye bye. Happy learning.